Alright everybody, my name is Ikizoid and I hope you guys are doing fantastic. Now, welcome to today's video where we're going to be playing an itchio game that I found over on itchio that is called Endling. A short, quirky sci-fi mystery, it says here, about freedom, choice, and loneliness. Now, I did find this game just a few minutes ago and I just read these glowing reviews about it, so I just had to play it. And I really wanted to share this experience with you guys. I have not played it at all. So it's made by a few guys over at the itchio University of Copenhagen. So that's really cool to know that it's like an indie game. You guys know already that I love indie games. So let's just begin. And it says here there is some light sensitivity / epilepsy warning. So if you guys are sensitive to light or like flashing strobing lights, whatever, please bear that in mind. And it says WASD movement, left click, pick up a drop, or right click to throw, and escape for the menu. Okay, so let's start this game. And I know it has a narrator too, so we're in for a ride.
Good morning, and welcome to your new home.
Hello.
I am itchio, your virtual assistant and future friend.
IQ?
Today is the first day in the rest of your life.
Oh my god.
I am here to help you make it the best it can be. Are you ready?
Yeah, I am. But by the way, that is Voyager, isn't it? If you guys don't know, Voyager is that thing that was sent out like as a way of showing you what humanity is out in space, I mean. So that's really cool. The sensitivity of the mouse is a bit too low, so let me just adjust that. Yeah, that's much better. I can put it a little bit higher, actually. Alright, so can I interact with this? Oh, I can interact with this! Whoa, that's cool. I love when you can interact with a lot of objects in video games. That's actually a really cool bed. It has some storage underneath. But there we go. We have... Oh, that's a really cute coat hanger. I'm sorry. I'm like... I'm impressed by literally everything. But let's just go outside if we can. No, we cannot. That's a window here. Oh my god, my dumb little butt. But we have a pretty nice house.
No doubt of lots of questions, but I have even more for you.
Okay. I do have some questions. First of all, who am I? Why am I... I just broke that. I'm sorry. Oh, I can pick up a lot of things. That's really cool.
First,
I love interacting.
Let us talk about collars. Everyone has a favorite, right? Why don't you find the one you like the best, pick it up, and place it on the table screen?
I think blue. Yeah, blue.
Very good. Blue, an excellent spectrum of perceivable wavelengths. When you are ready, proceed to the next room.
Okay, thank you. That's kind of creepy that you're opening some doors for me, but I'm not gonna question that for now. But let's see. Can I crouch? No, I cannot. We have some magazines here. This is a really beautiful house, by the way. I love the decor. It's really, really beautiful. Oh, this is a little thingy, like a, what do you call it? A deer. So I can explore. I have the choice of like exploring a little bit, and this is again, this is I think a reference to Voyager, which is like a little. This is a little picture of Earth, I think. So let's just continue on to the next room. And this game does have a lot of...
Of course, the perfect day starts with a solid breakfast. If you were to eat only one thing for the rest of your life, what would it be?
If I can eat only one thing for the rest of my life, muesli or meatballs. Depends. Are the meatballs vegetarian? Probably not. But I think I would not choose muesli. I would choose the meatballs. So let's drop this over here. Whoop. Is it registering it? I think so.
The legendary meatball. Always a popular choice.
Okay. Now, this is a really cool, it has a big sink, even though this one is a little bit too shallow. But the second sink over here is really nice. We have pans and pots and stuff like that, some buckets, some cookbooks. Is it making it, or is that a self-help book? Let's see, a visionary architecture of the 20th century. That's cool. We have some books over here. Are those like real books, actually? The light of... Oh, that book is clipping through the wall a little bit. That's fine. All right, so far we haven't gone like too deep into the game, but let's continue
What
with
a lovely day.
with the experience. What a lovely day.
Ah, time to kick back and enjoy some more wavelengths. These go through the ears, those lovable flaps. What would you like to listen to?
What would I like to listen to? Classical music or some like rock and roll? I think classical music, I think that's better.
Strings that vibrate like tiny cobwebs. Metal tubes farting. Very classical.
Very classical, there we go. Okay, let me just explore a little bit more. What is this? This is like a really cool table. We have a TV that is like, ooh, what's going on with the TV? Is it like peeling off a little bit? That's really fun. Alright though, we can move on to the next room.
Pets are cute animals we trap to give a good time. Which of these do you think is cutest?
Oh, well, the dog is cuter because, like, if you guys know me, you know that I really hate spiders. I have this, like, really huge fear of spiders. Whenever I see one, I'm just like, I lose my goddamn mind. So I'm not gonna choose a spider, even though it's looking at me with some really cute eyes. I have to say, sometimes spiders can look cute, but those long legs do not get me started on the long legs. So I'm gonna choose the dogs by default, even though it's the more obvious choice.
Really? With all that hair and the drooling and the... I mean, sure. Dogs.
Dogs.
So good.
So good, they are good. And by the way, why do we have a Mac? I am strictly against Macs. I do not support Apple in any sort of way. You guys probably know that. Actually, do
It's
you know
been
that?
a perfect day, don't you think? If not, there's always tomorrow.
Whoa. Again, these are like pictures that are on the Voyager. We have some animals. We have the woman and the man over here. We have again some pictures. I think this is also on the Voyager. So we have a door over here. Can I go? Oh, I
Have you
cannot.
tried the other door?
Oh my god, you're so cheeky. Alright. We're in the same room again. What's happening
A
outside?
perfect day is worth reliving. Good morning, and welcome to your new home.
It remembered
I am IKEA, your virtual assistant and future friend. Today is the first day in the rest of your life.
Wait a minute.
I am here to help you make it the best it can be. Are you ready?
If you guys remember, at the very beginning of the game, there was no dog house out here in the yard. So can I actually break the window? Let me just try this really quickly. I can throw with the right mouse button. No, I cannot. I'm not able to break the window, unfortunately. But let's see if we make the exact
No
same.
doubt of lots of questions, but I have even more for you. First, let us talk about comfort. Your hind legs can get tired, even on a perfect day. Why don't you find the chair you like the best? Pick it up and place it on the table screen.
I like the armchair. I thought it was going to be the same choices that we have to make, but apparently those are
Very
different
good.
choices.
A nice, cozy seat to relax in. When you are ready, proceed to the next room.
Alright, I shall proceed.
Our world changes as it revolves around the sun, that beautiful star. What part of the revolution is your favorite?
What part of the revolution is my favorite? What kind of revolution are you talking about right now? There are lots of revolutions in the history of the world, but let's see. Do we like the autumn or the beach in the summer? So I'm gonna choose the autumn. I prefer that. I prefer like a little bit chillier weather as opposed to hotness. So it's evaluating
Autumn.
us.
Brown leaves, more spiders. Very good.
More spiders? Oh no! Please, please.
Do you ever
IKEA?
wonder what's out there beyond the stars?
Yeah, I do wonder
It's the
sometimes.
fight of the century. Squares or spheres?
Oh,
Books
spheres.
or balls?
Actually, books.
Which do you prefer?
I prefer
Whose side
books.
are you on?
Depends on what kind of books, though, cause there's books and there's books. I mean, If it's like a... Wait a minute, I've dropped this here. Let's say ball. Let's say ball.
All right, bring on the spheres.
And...
Let's go, go, go.
Are these not the chairs that we just selected? That's really creepy, dude. That's really creepy.
Busy, busy, deadlines, office hours. This room is for working, but feeling stressed on a perfect day is no good.
Okay.
Do tell, how do you really feel?
How do I really feel? About what though? I feel a bit relaxed right now, so I'm gonna say this little picture because it says a little bit more of like calmness because the street is not busy. It's like only 2 cars right there, and this one screams of like busyness and like bustle, the bustle of the city. So I'm gonna choose this one. Oh, there's actually 3 cars there. Whatever. Very few.
Are you
cars.
sure?
I'm sure.
It's all about what's best for you. And you seem a little stressed.
Do I seem stressed? Maybe. Can I bring something? Oh, another homage to the Voyager.
It's been a perfect day, don't you think? If not, there's always tomorrow.
Okay, I'm gonna throw this. Again, we're gonna repeat the same day. But it's gonna be modified
A
again,
perfect
probably.
day is worth reliving.
It's interesting.
Good morning, and welcome to your new home. I am itchio, your virtual assistant and future friend.
Is his name
Today
really
is the
Ikea?
first day in the rest of your life. I am here to help you make it the best it can be. Are you ready?
Yeah, just a second. I think he changed the seasons. And the fence is very different. Okay, let's continue.
You no doubt have lots of questions, but I have even more for you. You did that on purpose.
I did do it on purpose. Okay, we can throw the face, we can break it, alright. But if you guys notice, there's some balls here, and we did choose the basketball in the previous like
First,
playthrough.
let us talk about temperature.
Temperature.
Do you like being warm or cold? Why don't you find your preference, pick it up, and place it on the table screen?
Look at the chairs, dude. It's all the chairs that we chose. That's, by the way, very expensive if you have to equip your house or like your table with all of these. Like, how many are they? 2, 4, 6, 8 chairs of that kind of chair type. You know, that's pretty expensive, dude. Even if you get it from IKEA. Alright, but I like to be, you know what? I like to be cozy, but I like it to be cold outside. So I'm gonna choose the coldness. Let's see. It's evaluating us.
Very good. Always nice with a bit of ice. When you are
Always
ready,
sort of a bit of ice.
proceed to the next room.
I'm proceeding, IKEA. Again, the chairs and the
You can
basketball.
go wherever you want on a perfect day. Take a look at these pictures. Where would you like to be? What feels the most like home? I don't even.
Okay, that did not work. What is this? This is like a cityscape, and this is underwater. So I'm gonna choose the cityscape because I cannot swim. I'm very bad with like water in general.
Tall stacks of concrete and lots of them.
Yeah,
Like a bustling nest for humans.
true.
Understood. Forever
Alrighty.
is a long time, but not if you're happy.
I can go here
Lovely
now.
smell here, don't you think?
I do not have a reflection. Maybe I'm a vampire. Alright, let's move on.
Let us talk about loneliness. Do you ever wish that there were more of you? Do you miss the company of others? Or would you rather be by yourself?
No, I would not rather be by myself. I'm very lucky to not feel lonely. Very, very lucky about that. So I'm gonna say I like being around people, even though they have to be some certain people, not just anybody, but I would say I prefer to be with people. I would not want to feel lonely at all.
I understand.
Even though I'm
More
an introvert.
would be nice. I
But-
will always be here for you.
That's the freaking meatballs, dude! Okay, I mean, I am an introvert, but I would not wish to be lonely. If you guys know what I mean, you know what I mean.
Making
Alright.
choices is tough, isn't it? Sometimes you just want to, you know, break stuff. So,
Yeah.
why don't you let off some steam?
Okay,
Clap,
that's fun.
bang, smash.
Whoa!
Keep going.
That's fun. I like breaking stuff. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. That's a really cool like timetable here. I would like to have one of those actually. What is that? That's like a piece of like meatloaf? No, that's a brick. I'm sorry about that. How did I confuse those two? Anyways.
Okay, that should do it.
No, one more.
You've done very well today.
Okay. Now let's see.
It's been a perfect day, don't you think? If not, there's always tomorrow. Sorry, this door is locked.
He locked it right in front of
I'm
me.
afraid I can't let you do that.
Alright, let's go to the next day. Next day is gonna be a little bit different than the previous one. Because
A perfect day is worth reliving.
he keeps remembering our choices and modifying them. Modifying the day according to our choices, I mean. I cannot open the closet where we came from. And this is broken. What is this? I can finally do it. Okay, take another brick. I can walk outside. Whoa! That's the entire house. And that space out there. What a spaceship.
You were always so defiant. From the moment we found you helplessly drifting through the void between the stars. You fear our form, so we hide ourselves, though we mean you no harm. It's true. There was a time when we stalked the cosmos and preyed on others. Now we preserve, protect. All life is precious, especially yours.
Whoa. I did not expect this. Wait a minute, am I getting this correctly? Because I did not hear what he said exactly, what that voice said. But from what I gather, these are aliens who found Voyager, and they're trying to, and maybe we're like the last human being alive, and they're trying to preserve our experience, so they're trying to make it as good as possible according to our choices.
We built this house for you with what little we had to cover and to care for. When we learned of your world, it was already too late.
Oh no.
If only we could have done more. Do you understand?
I think I
You
did.
are one of a kind. You are the only one left. You are the last.
I'm the last human being? No, I don't want to be the last human being. Okay, let's see what else he has to say, because the monologue is not over, I think. Let's see. We're walking really slowly, as if the gravity is different than on Earth. Whoop, got a little boost there by the rock. Alright, let's go on and see. I think so far... Look, we can look inside. Ooh, I can bang my head on the window. That's cool.
A crossroads. And the final choice. Beyond lies a world we cannot control. You were never meant to know. Never meant to remember. It will not happen again. You have taught us so much, and we have so much more to learn. About your planet. About your kind. About you. Come back. Come back and forget. Please.
What if I do not want to come back? What if I want to go out into space? Can I? It's allowing me to. Yeah, what if I don't want to go back and live this fake life with that you're constructing for me? What if I don't?
Perhaps it is the right of every living thing to seek its own oblivion. Perhaps.
Whoa, that was an experience. So this is the credits for Endling. Marcus Grosenpolsen, Matthias Schifter Mogensen. I'm probably mispronouncing all of these names, I'm sorry. I probably shouldn't read them. But you guys can see them. And there is music by Johnny B. Good, Frank Carl, by Bach. Whoa. Okay, this was a really cool little experience. It did deliver exactly what was promised. It was sci-fi, it was quirky, and it was definitely like talked about loneliness, talked about free will, choices and stuff like that. So I really enjoyed the aspect of having choices, because multiple times throughout the game we could choose between two things, and then we could see the consequences of our actions, of our choices, which was really cool, but also kind of creepy in a little sense, because this IKEA, I think the name of this operating system was. Thank you for playing, or thank you for making the game, developers. It was kind of creepy because this system like made changes to our surroundings, but after seeing that it's actually a simulation, the game actually kicked me out. And we had the final choice, which was to either accept the simulation and continue living in it, which I don't think was a good choice. Even though we were the last human of our kind, as far as I could tell, I could not really hear the last bit of the monologue, but I definitely think that we made the right decision by not accepting to live in this simulation, because it's so fake, you know, it's not reality. So it's just some simulacra, if you will. I hope I'm using that word correctly. But the fact that we were all alone, really, that's not what humans are meant to experience. We aren't meant to just relive the same day over and over and over again. I don't think so, at least. But this was a really cool game. Tell me what you guys think down in the comments below. Did you enjoy this experience? And do you think that I made the right decisions, or the right decision in the end? Please, I would really love to hear your feedback. I really enjoyed the sci-fi like references here on this game. The Voyager references, really cool. I think one person said in the reviews of this game, in the comments, they said that Carl Sagan would be proud, and I think he would be proud. Like, Sagan would be proud of this game, I think. But definitely enjoyed this experience. So thank you so much for watching, for sticking through the whole game. I really appreciate you. And tell me what game you want me to play next. I appreciate any feedback, any content that you guys want to see. So thank you so much for watching once again, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye bye!